Hello and welcome to Yardstick. Today we're going to take a look at how easy it is to estimate the operational cost for a property using Yardstick from DC20. So let's start. When you log onto Yardstick, you land on the following page. The main benchmark screen shows a list of benchmarks that have been created specifically by a user. As a user, only you can see your benchmarks when you log onto Yardstick. However, you do have the ability to share benchmarks with others. It's important to note that Yardstick is dynamic. Each time DC20 adds more operational costs, they are added to the overall dataset to generate new benchmark values. In practice, this means that you may get a more refined result each time you run your benchmarks. DC20 is constantly sourcing new data to improve the accuracy of the benchmarks. Let's look at the red buttons on the top right-hand side. The Export to Excel button gives you an output in Microsoft Excel of all the detailed benchmarks on the screen. This can be very useful for planning and budgeting purposes. The Manage Shares button allows you to look at who you have shared benchmarks with. You can delete or add sharing permissions. Okay, let's create a benchmark estimate using the appropriately named Create Benchmark button. The title field is free text. It could be the name of a specific building or project. The description field is also free text, where you can add a bit more detail about the property, such as number of stories, age, etc. Building type is an important value for developing the benchmark and is selected from a pick list. If you look at the record finder at the bottom of the form, you'll see that we currently have 64 different building types. You can pick directly from the list by using the select button, or else enter part of the name and then select. Drop-down lists are available to fill state and industry. GFA is gross floor area, and building use is to select the type of function which occupies the facility, and then the building use quantity will be number of those particular items. Finally, you nominate the date. The default is today. When all the fields are completed, you press the red Save and Analyze button. Within a matter of seconds, your benchmark estimate is ready. The calculated benchmarks are cost only. They're not price. They do not include margin, general overheads, risk allowances, etc., which are internal commercial considerations for any organization. And that's how easy it is. In further videos, we will show you how to add your own buildings through the My Buildings function and quickly build operational cost estimates for property portfolios by combining the results of My Buildings with Yardstick benchmarks.